Learning new skills is hard. I know it, you probably know it, and there's no quick route to becoming a pro. Sorry. I'm a beginner at script writing. And you know what actually helps you get better at writing scripts? Writing them. Even when you know they won't be as good as you want them to be. Before starting this channel, I was incredibly insecure about my English and my accent. Obviously, English is not my first language. I pronounce words weird and say things the wrong way. But you know what? PewDiePie does that too, and it didn't stop him from making videos. So I stopped making excuses and started learning. I'd never written a script before, so I researched what others did. Watched a lot of tutorials about storytelling, general construction of videos, how to make it interesting, and I got stuck there. For months. Not a single word written by myself. Some videos told me I need the best hook, something controversial, basically clickbait. Others said my videos have to be 20 minutes long. Oh boy, that is long. The advice was all over the place. And when you're a beginner and everyone's telling you something different, you just freeze. But there are videos that give you really great advice and teach you the basics you need to start your project. If you actually follow it and not just watch it and move on to the next one. So how do we fix this loop? MVP. No, not the gaming one. MVP in production stands for Minimum Viable Product. It basically means just do something to test if it's worth putting more effort into. MVPs are kinda crappy. Everybody who works on it knows that. But they are finished. Fast. The goal is learning from them. The premise is, make something that sucks so you can make something that sucks a little less the next time, or the time after that. Not sure how to implement that into your project? Here are my tips for overcoming perfectionism and being stuck in tutorial hell as a beginner. Label your project a prototype and do the bare minimum to actually finish it. If you want to make a comic, give your character a little side quest adventure with just a few pages. If you are into game developing, code a mini-game for your game first. If you're writing a novel, write just about one day in the life of one of your characters. If you're a musician, just start by writing a short melody, beat or chorus. You get the point. Take the pressure off. Maybe make something intentionally bad and low quality, but finished. You don't have to post it. It can be just for you. I promise you will learn a lot from this process alone. Prioritize finishing it. The second hardest part after beginning. You got this. A MVP is not supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to get you mileage and experience in finishing stuff. And finally, move to the next iteration and make it better and repeat that. A lot. I'm pretty sure when I get better at writing, I will cringe so hard at my first script. But that's part of the process. If you cringe at your past self, there was growth, and you can be proud. The important part? Moving on and making the next thing. You see, I struggle. I'm a beginner at a lot of things. While stuck in the research phase, I was constantly thinking, I just need one more video about hooks, just one more about pacing. Maybe this will have the secret. There is no secret. There will never be a quick route to becoming a pro. It's just perfectionism holding you back. You should know the basics and the structure of how it could be, how to use your program. But then, everything else is just figuring it out, maybe even winging it, and getting better. Stop watching tutorials if you have the basics and waiting for your starting conditions to be perfect. Start your project. You got this. Thank you all so much for watching, your support and your kind comments. Starting this channel was a very wild ride so far, and I can't believe so many of you liked the first two videos. I can't thank you enough. It means so much to me. And it's really cool to hear about all your creative projects in the comments. Keep me updated how it's going.